Lesson 14. Analysis of the Persecution. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma akhrijna min zulumatil wahm wa akrimna binuril fahm. Allahumma aftah alayna abwab rahmatik wanshur alayna khazaina ulumik. Birahmatika ya arhamar rahimin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Welcome to Lesson 14 on the analysis of the persecution of Module 2 on the prophetic period in Mecca of the course on Siratun Nabi. In the previous lesson, we dealt with the plan of the Meccans to assassinate the Holy Prophet. The Prophet of Islam and his devoted band of followers had patiently endured untold hardship, tyranny, and oppression for 13 years, and ultimately had to abandon their hearths and homes, sacrificing whatever worldly possessions they had. They had not wanted any worldly gains, nor had they aspired for any position of worldly eminence or share in the administration. The Prophet had unequivocally told the Meccans, I desire neither riches nor eminence nor dominion. I am sent by God who has ordered me to announce glad tidings to you. I convey to you the words of my Lord. I admonish you. If you accept the message I bring you, God will be favorable to you both in this world and in the next. If you reject my admonition, I shall be patient and living God to judge between you and me. The early Muslims were harassed and persecuted simply because they believe in God, the Lord of the universe, and worshipped Him without ascribing to Him any partner or colleague. They had not exercised any compulsion, for the Quran had said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, La ikraha fid din, qad tabayyana rushdu min al-ghayy, faman yakfur bit-taghut wa yu'min billahi faqad istamsaka bil-urwatil wuthqa, la infisama laha wallahu sami'un alim. There is no compulsion in religion. Truly, the right way has become clearly distinct from error. Therefore, whoever disbelieves in the rebels and believes in Allah, he indeed has laid hold of the strongest handle, which shall not break off. Quran chapter 2 verse 256. The Quran also appealed to the inner consciousness of man, to his reason and intellect. Nevertheless, the new religion was in sharp contrast with the cults practiced by the Quraysh, which ages of observance and belief had sanctified for them. The Prophet preached equality of man and stressed the point that in righteousness alone lay the superiority of one over the other. The Quraysh saw in this leveling of distinctions the end of their authority and privileges as the guardians of the Kaaba, of their political and social hegemony, and of their vested interests at large. The new religion placed constraints upon the promiscuous and unbridled license indulged in social intercourse. It heralded the end of licentious ways of sensual pleasure and drunken orgies to which the Quraysh were, by and large, exposed. It imposed spiritual discipline in the form of prayers, fasting, and continence, and frowned upon avarice, greed, slander, falsehood, indecency, and other vices with which society was permitted. In short, it meant the giving up of old ways and the taking of a new life of austere piety and chastity. The opposition of the Makkans was therefore sharp and violent. They relentlessly persecuted the followers of the new faith and made life so difficult for them that ultimately the Prophet and his followers had to abandon their herds and homes for more congenial surroundings. The Prophet did not even invoke the wrath of God on them. When once he was requested by Khabab, son of Arrat, to curse the Quraysh, the Holy Prophet pulled him up by saying, "People have gone by who were sown and torn to pieces in the cause of God, but they did not desist from their duties. God will accomplish his plan till a rider will go from Sinai to Hadramaut, fearing none except Allah." Soon afterward, the prophecy became true. Next meeting, we will deal with the Prophet at Medina, inshallah. For more similar lessons, subscribe to Wayfaring with Mansoor channel. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.